Okay, YouTubers, we're out here for another investigation, and I am with MT Paranormal Life.
Hello guys.
There, and we are, and I'll show you. There's me, T-Mac. Okay, and we are headed on a hike to probably the most interesting place I have heard of. MT showing me here. What's the name of the Elliott?
Yeah, it's the old Elliott family cemetery in West Branch Park. It used to be the Elliott family plot for the first settlers that owned the land here. And the cemetery is still there. The walls are there, but the third generation family sold it, and it became a park. The government took control of the land, and the bodies were all excavated and moved to the big family plot nearby here. So there's nobody buried in the old cemetery. That's why we call it the abandoned cemetery.
Okay.
But there's still base markers where they used to be. And
okay.
I've had some of the most interesting things that I've ever experienced here before.
Absolutely.
So it's definitely a place that always keeps me on edge, and I'm usually not. But this park in general is something special.
Okay, so we're at this is at the West Branch Park here, which is land that the government took over to make a reservoir. And we got to hike in here to this, but we are investigating this area. We are looking for, as always, I'm looking for the wildlife, but we are also looking for, are with MT Paranormal Life, so we're looking for the paranormal, the weirder than me, I should say. And we are looking for, I heard a thumping.
Yeah. I think that's fireworks.
I could be. We are not too far away from an Army Guard base, and we did hear some C-130s fly over earlier. But so we got to hike in, and you can see this old abandoned road.
Yeah, this is old cable line road.
Old cable line road. Yeah. Okay.
It's now like part of hiking and biking. They got snowmobile trails, biking trails that run off of it.
Okay.
But this used to be the main road through here.
Okay.
And now it's closed. It's closed off.
Okay.
It's just a hike.
Did all right.
Yeah. Do you remember me?
So, MT's has his device on to pick up voices. We are also looking for, again, the cryptid, the Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Grassman is included in this because of some of the things that MT has experienced back here.
Oh, yeah.
Some very unexplained things. So, if you see something, hear something, say something. Drop it in the comments. Drop in the comments what you think of this.
Now, the old abandoned cemetery on the lake side of the cemetery in the woods is where I seen an entity of some kind.
Okay.
The best way I describe it, if anybody asks, is it was like the Predator from the Predator movie.
Yeah.
But it was as real as you or me, and it was big. And my friend Declan was with me that night, and we both seen it. And this is where, that old cemetery is where we've seen it. So,
Oh boy.
and you got to see some thermals of some things that we've seen.
I do gotta say, if we see that predator looking thing, I'm gonna say, run, get to the chopper. Okay, sorry, had to do it. Love that movie, that's why.
But it's always interesting at night here. In my experiences, in my visits, and doing my spirit communication sessions, nighttime is always very different from daytime.
Now, what were you saying? There's a large tree that fell down up there?
Yeah, there's an old tree that collapsed down on the old cemetery.
Okay.
So it's not as roomy as it was before
Okay.
that happened. So.
Huh. So I know it was 1966 that the Army Corps of Engineers took over the land to turn it into a reservoir. And not far from here is the the Ohio National Guard base, Army National Guard base. I want to say Air, but it's not Air National Guard. That's what I was.
The one thing I wanted to mention too is this is where the urban legend about the West Branch Witch originated from.
Yes.
And the Elliott family, their one daughter, Lamessa, I think was 17 when she passed away. I just, from looking at the old headstones before they removed the bodies, showed their dates, how old they were. But Lamessa is supposed to be, now this is all just through word of mouth and urban legends, she was the one that was being accused of being the witch and apparently was killed and pressed in a method called pressing. And then there is another site in here that is where they believe the pressing site is.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty close to the cemetery as well.
So, a witch executed on this property.
And there is an area right by the pressing site where I've found artifacts that are witchcraft related there.
Oh. So,
Piece of a blood bowl.
again, this is something that a lot of other people get into, I guess, as far as the witchcraft and the Wiccan stuff.
Yeah, I had the moon goddesses on a piece of the blood bowl that I found by a old staircase that was laying on the hillside, and on the bottom of it there's a carving that looks like some kind of a Wiccan symbol.
Okay, so
And by that's where I found the piece of the blood bowl.
I do got to mention, earlier in the day it downpoured. It's clear skies now, but it's like a muggy 70 degrees. But you will hear some of the water dripping off of the trees, like just happened here when you were talking. So
I'm going to conserve some of my light.
okay, that's what I'm doing.
And wind for you? Inform you? Inform you.
That's down another trail.
What would you like to know? Is there anything you want to ask me? I'll use my device here. Us.
So we do have walkies on. If we drift off apart from each other, we'll still be able to talk, communicate.
It's a little bit of a hike.
Yeah, see that? See, I love a hike in the woods. I know. Coming back, this will be better because it'll be downhill.
What is that right there? Something reflecting. I think it's just a reflector. You see it?
Yeah.
Well, let's see if it moves.
Hey, you got that red light on, so everything looks red.
Yeah, I like using my red light. I think it helps discourage anything that normally white light would bother. You know, if you're trying to minimize interaction or trying to maximize interaction of something that might be light sensitive, using red light. Plus, the jelly man that the cameraman captured, I think, was only visible because of the red light.
Oh,
So that was a big influence on my...
yeah, that's a trail marker.
Yeah, they got snowmobile trails,
Looks like
mountain bike trails.
we could spend days down here. Jeez.
Yeah. Can you hear me? If you understand me, can you tell me who you are? My name's Mike. This is T-Mac here. Now, all of this, like to this side,
Yeah.
down a little bit further back that way, I've been all up around through there too.
Okay.
Some interesting things back there. Interesting thermals captured back there. My friend Declan was with me one time.
Well, you showed me the images that you caught.
Enough set.
hear from some of your other videos, and they're pretty amazing. See those little pin marks on the trees? Those must be trail markers. Yeah. Or if they have hunting back here.
I think they have hunting on this side.
Okay, so
this side is
those are the bow hunting. They'll put the pin marks on there to go back to their tree stands in hunting season, which it's not currently.
All right, I'm gonna stop recording, take a short break, I'll be back. Yeah, I say it's a little bit of a hike to get back here, so I'm gonna break up my recording. And it'll be my luck as soon as I shut it off like I had. Something's gonna happen.
Well, I got mine. I'm going. So I got both. You always get that it.
Yeah.
And I know Elder Bear Claw always talks about that.
Yeah. And I always ask, now, can you tell me what it is? The spirits always tell me to talk about it, but I'm not sure what it is. With hero? What is it?
Well, they're talking about me. They're saying you're with a hero.
Yeah. Yeah. Not as good. Oh, I'm not sure I like that. And lima. Well, I won't lie to you.
What did it say?
No, boy.
No, boy? I thought it said Malfoy. I'm like, dude, is this Harry Potter?
Feeling tired. Who's the boy? Who are you talking to? Checking my meter, everything looks pretty baseline. Not getting any high readings. Let's see.
There we go.
Let's try this. If you can see me here, can you interact with this little device in my hand? Just to give me a sign that you're here with me? Can you make this device beep for me? Stop a little bit of. Here, come on over here. Let me know you're here with me. Up. Listen. Or left.
Where I go.
Where I go. I don't know, maybe that was range whipping. Sounds like something moving.
Oh, we're going downhill now, which now I'm thinking, great. Now we got uphill both ways. Now we got uphill both ways.
I'm going to try again to reach cameraman. Hey, cameraman, radio check. Radio check, do you hear me? Here he's. Is he here? Alright, I'm going to start recording again. Who's here? He said here he is. Piece of. now? You think you could feign? If you're here with me,
There's
you
a
come
weird,
through,
creepy pine tree.
interact with this little box I've got here in my hand.
Look at
This one. Can you make this beep for me? On. It's on. Now this Transcend Spirit app I'm using, this does not have any words or databases of words or phrases in it. It's purely just the alphabet.
that. Okay.
So whenever you hear something come through, something is putting the letters together in a sequence
Oh.
and saying these things. This is not just something that's programmed in there and it
What
just
if they
picks
flunked
words.
spelling class
Right.
when they were in
So
high school?
It's very, very real proof
Okay.
that
Okay.
there's something, spirits, most likely spirits that can interact with this device and say things through it. Because it can't just say them on its own. It doesn't produce, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The machine does not put messages through
Okay.
and interact.
That's me.
Is that you?
That
Okay,
was
I'm
me.
like,
I
that
kicked
just
it.
came from behind us?
No. That was, well, I don't know, a little crabapple thing or something. That is another creepy looking.
Yeah, at
Tree.
nighttime, this forest in this area is.
Look at that. It's like
very
covered with all this fungus or something.
What I think I was telling you about, you know, I don't know, you haven't met him, our friend Tin Man.
Yeah.
He had a sit down and talked to a local professor from Kent State, who's
Yes.
part of the Portage County Historical Society, and they've been studying West Branch Park here and the vegetation and the trees, and because there was something, I don't know the exact details, I didn't sit down with him, but Tin Man did, and he talked to him, and from analyzing the vegetation, they've come up with a theory that's mind-boggling even to them, that this area never froze over during the Ice Age.
Which I can tell you, Connie had a mile thick ice sheet on it. So that's amazing because, gosh, how far do you think we are from Conneaut?
An hour and a half.
Yeah, not even. I think it was an hour and 15 minutes for me to get down here.
Yeah, as a distance.
So, but
Did you hear that?
yeah,
Just water coming down?
I heard something go through the trees.
Yeah. It'll be rainwater. The rainwater gets me after it rains sometimes because of the
Yeah.
falling down from the leaves when it's sitting. But that was fascinating when I learned that.
No, I mean, some of it, you hear the rain, the raindrops. But yeah, it's not raining now. It's what's falling off of the leaves of the trees. It's clear skies out, actually, but we're covered by the canopy. You can't see the sky.
It seems like, from my experience when I've been doing this, different places I've gone, right around this time, like an hour or two after a big rain,
Yeah.
there always seems to be something different about the environment.
Well, we had a big rain. I'll
Yeah.
tell you that. It downpoured. Yeah. Well, we went down here for a bit. Now we're going back uphill.
Like I said, it's a little bit of a hike.
I was gonna say this whole hike in here could be a video. Jeez. And we got a creepy abandoned cemetery at the end of it. Now,
Yeah, it's
must be
close.
pretty bad when the dead take off from a cemetery. They're like, that's it, we're out of here, we don't like the neighborhood. Oh, I can smell the pine trees real heavy. So there's not much wind at all, which thankfully, otherwise we'd probably get soaked. This is see, look, we got a canopy covering us here.
Yeah, when I first used to come here, this light that I got on my head was my best light that I had, and the little light I used to carry was really bad. This little crappy pocket light.
Did it say catacomb?
Capital.
Capital. Okay.
You're welcome. Thanks for talking to me. What is that? Is that just traffic?
Yeah, I can hear some. That's not a there's not a freeway near here. Is that like a?
Well, there's kind
Main
of a
road.
main highway, but it's kind of far.
Yeah, it's pretty far in the distance.
Yeah, maybe it's carrying this far.
So, well, it's because we have like no wind.
Yeah.
So, and we just have all the nighttime bugs that chirping away.
Yeah. Also, I want to mention I've captured and heard on video 2 different. It sounded like a voice that I recorded and I analyzed it, and it said something 2 different times, 2 different messages. But when I first heard it, it was one of the strangest sounding things I ever heard.
You can see there's paths all throughout here. You can literally record for hours back here, but we kind of have a goal set of making it to the abandoned cemetery.
Now we're going to go down this slope, back up, and then once we start going up the next slope, that's where we're going to go.
Okay. This is old cable line road. So it's kind of like just an abandoned road too. That was me stepping on a stick.
She's nervous. Who is she? You don't have to be nervous. You can tell her it's okay to talk to us. Okay.
Does look like a lot of people have ridden bikes back here.
Sheets, huh?
Holy sheets. Holy shirts and pants.
Now you can hear the water flowing through here. So you will hear that.
Okay.
So just, sometimes that'll throw me off because
Yeah.
we'll be up here a little ways and further in, and that water from a distance, you'll catch it sometimes. It sounds strange. It would be awesome. Yeah, it would be awesome. Yep, it's just up here on the left a little bit further.
It is dark back here.
Myself, my name's Mike. Who are you? Now that area I talked about with the pressing site and the pieces of like the witchcraft blood bowl, and
Yeah.
that's a little further down from where we're going, but it's pretty close in proximity. But I think we're just going to go to the cemetery and back.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a heck of a little hike. It's just the ups and downs.
Yeah, it's the hills.
Yep. So I guess people like to ride these trails, get some exercise.
Okay, so it's not really a path well taken. Yeah.
Here we go. All right, on the trail, heading to the old cemetery.
I'm glad you know your way.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time trying to find this place in the past. I'm kind of familiar with how to get here now, but for a longer time I can never find it.
And the moth's trying to attack me again. Besides sticks on the ground, moths are like my nemesis. There goes a stick. That was me. Huge spider web. Oh, root. Those are thorns, so gotta stay onto the path. Oh, this is looking creepy back here, like half dead trees.
And a big one.
Sow and walk.
You see it?
Yeah.
There's definitely an indent of a foot, but if that's a paw, holy shit.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like a bear print, man, and that's big.
All right, well,
Yeah,
I got the bear killer with me.
well, it's good.
So
I got my mace.
I got the wireless hole puncher.
We'll see if the angry man.
What did it say in that last one?
Me as mine, Dalto.
Huh.
Not sure, you know, the messages are not always easy to understand sometimes. How are? I'm good. How are you? Catch these turtles. Eat. You hungry? Here it is right here.
Oh, wow.
Oh, another one fell.
So this is a foundation here. What is
Yeah, this is the foundation.
the foundation to, what is the foundation to?
This is the old cemetery.
Okay. There wasn't a house here?
Their house was not at this location.
Is this just like a mausoleum or what?
Well, it was just a little cemetery.
Okay.
They buried family in here.
Okay.
So you can see some.
Yeah,
of the
you
old
can see that
bases.
definitely looks like, okay, I see they just had it encased. And it's a small
Yeah.
family cemetery.
There's a small family plot.
Okay.
I think there was 7 people buried here.
Okay.
Yeah, this was not here last time I was here. This
Okay.
just had fallen here.
All right.
And then back here, this street fell.
Mm-hmm.
Not much room here.
Yeah, I see that.
Okay, we're gonna set up some devices. and
Okay.
see if spirits will talk to you.
I will
Be right back.
hang out here and keep scanning because I definitely want to know. So this area is not like marked on any trail map, huh?
I don't know. I don't think so. But I've never actually looked at the map to like see if this plot is marked. There was a time where I was trying to find it. I think I looked through some maps, but
You would.
I could never find this place for a long time.
Whew.
Let's stop.
Are you recording?
I'm going to see this.
Okay, well, you're not recording right now, then I can say. I'm sweating like Kamala Harris in a church. It looks kind of like there's, I don't know if that's a game trail leading off there.
Set up my devices.
Okay. Well, I think this is actually pretty interesting. see some of where some of these branches and stuff have fallen. So you know when you usually get buried, you say your final resting place. Sometimes not. You know. Check, imagine. You finally think you've moved in. Okay, you get all set up. And then you're like, okay, by the way, you gotta move again. Because the government said so. Okay, so he's setting up a REM pod and then these little light things. And the light things will turn on if something like moves them.
Yeah, they're motion
Detect. They're motion triggered.
The phenomenon with these though is that they'll turn on and get triggered without being moved.
Okay.
So that is probably some kind of. Let me turn off my light. Yeah. I'm blinding you here. But that kind of significant or signifies that some kind of energy is actually triggering the mechanism inside the ball without moving it.
All right.
So that's why they're pretty neat. Because sometimes, which I'll try here, we'll see if any of the spirits will actually turn these on upon request.
And the box there, that's a REM pod?
Yeah, that's a REM pod.
Which, explain to me what a REM pod is.
It radiates its own electromagnetic field around it,
okay,
which theoretically makes it easier to be interacted with.
Okay.
So like yes and no type of answers.
Okay.
That's usually, your interest in it or the best kind of results you'll get with it.
Okay.
And I'm getting a lot on there. I have to go see what's been said. Sounds like getting a lot of messages coming through.
And I'm gonna hang back here. I'll tell you what. I mean, you talk about creepy.
I will set up my spirit music box too.
Okay.
This is my new favorite device.
Okay. So he has one right there, one right there.
This is pretty
right
sensitive.
There, one right there, and one right there.
The spirit music box uses 8 sensors built into the phone.
Okay.
I'm going to turn the light off though because our lights will make it go off. So.
Okay.
But it uses 8 different sensors that can interact with it, in which it'll play the classic music box song.
Yeah.
So let me set her down and calibrate it. It's running a little calibration now. Turn the light off.
It's talking about it again. So that's the noise it'll make.
Yeah, if you want to hear it, if I move it. That's the music box that's the music that it'll play.
Okay.
Well, let's see. Actually, I'm going to make my offering, so I'm going to leave this right here.
Okay.
My fan? Are you here again?
Oh, your fan is here. I remember him from some of Cuyahoga Valley. I remember you were
over at Conneaut Friends and
yeah. Oh, that's right. When we were at Friends of Conneaut Creek, yeah, your fan was on there. I just wasn't videoing at the time.
Hello, all the spirits here. All the life. Come here to visit your home. I offer this tobacco to show my respect for this land, Mother Nature. Thank you to the Creator. Marquis Hookah. Come communicate with me. Is there anybody that can hear me? Please respect. Something about respect.
That's what it sounded like it said.
Please has that. The video ski family. Well, hello.
Oh, something made the music go off.
Me. Okay.
Now my
Who
thermal
are
is
you?
picking up the heat signature of, but it's an electronic device that would set off one.
Drammer. Is there anybody from the Elliott family here? Wednesday. Today is Tuesday. Can you tell? I'll eat so. Maybe you don't think so.
You can see that the little balls definitely they put off heat. They're electronic, but they put off some.
With new white.
Okay, that's another device.
Yeah, I'm gonna move that away from these devices, Doug.
Okay.
Beat low fast.
Okay. All right. Well, I brought all these devices here. Whoa. Oh, there's a daddy long leg on there. Come on, buddy. Yeah. Daddy long leg set off the REM pod.
Dang spiders. Yeah, it's one more reason for me to not like them. And I got
Well,
bugs
my
trying to
name's
get on my
Mike.
screen.
That means. My name's Mike, and this is my friend T-Mac here. I'd like to know if there's anybody here that can come through and talk to us. Can you give me a sign that you're here? Maybe interact and play the music for me? Yeah? Oh, well, thank you.
Hey, right as
Okay.
you, right on cue.
Well, who are you? Can you tell me your name? I would appreciate it. Let me get out my other meter. How about this device in my hand here? You think you could make this device beep for me? Show me that you're here with me? If it's too difficult, maybe just play the music again. You all. Just take a minute. I've visited here before. You remember me? And I told you when I come back, if I bring somebody with me, it's somebody I trust. My friend here, I trust him to come here with me. We come here with good intentions, just to communicate with you. It. Come on over here by me. Yes, come over here by me. You can come over here and sit by me. Talk to me. I won't hurt anyone here. There used to be children. Oh, here's say left. Say left. Are there still children here? They used to play with the little round toys? And Used to be children that would come and play with these little round toys here. Could you come over and play with the toys? Anybody? And on Fanny. I would like to see if somebody could make one of these little round balls light up. Ruin. You won't ruin them. It's okay, I give you permission. Alright, thank you. Who's playing the music? Can you tell me who you are? On. Yes, it's on. You heard it? Play the music? How about the little ball under it? Can you turn that little ball on for me? Authentically. They're real. Is Glamessa here? Glamessa, if you're here, can you give me a sign? Let me know that you're here with me. Over us. Anybody from the Elliott family here? Can you come through and give me a sign that you're here? Is Williams a little boy who plays with the toys sometimes? Are you here? Little William, do you want to play with the toys?
Do you remember the names of anyone buried here?
I remember Glamessa, and I remember the youngest boy, William.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember the old man's name. Anybody from the Elliott family? Can you tell me your names? Can you do that? Come through and tell me your names. Fabian Old. Sometimes the residual messages are very strange. All right, well, hello there. Can you hear the music box? Can you let me know? Can you tell me yes or no if you hear the music? You. Yes. You can hear the music box playing. Can you let me know and maybe make this device beep right here? Just one of the antenna. You hear? Use? Yes. Can you use that?
Just a second.
Okay. Go ahead. You can take a second.
Yeah,
All right. Thank you. I still would like to know who's playing the music. If you could tell me your name. Here, I'll put this little box right here too. There you go. That little box will beep. You can use your energy to make that box beep. When I seen this, the entity I talk about,
Yeah.
I was standing by that wall right there, by the
Okay.
edge of that wall, and I was looking out. That's the lake is down that way a little ways,
Okay.
and I was looking that way, and I saw it run behind the trees back there.
Oh, okay.
There wasn't all this stuff down there, and it was a
Yeah.
pretty clear line of sight. Slow bead. Slow bead. Someone used to be able to make these little round balls light up before. I'd like to know if you still can do it. Beer. You like beer? What's your favorite beer? Yeah, it has a light.
Where are you?
Where are you? I'm here. Can you hear my voice? Come to my voice here and you'll find me. It has a light setting on it where light can activate it. And I turn that off at nighttime. I turn it off at nighttime because my light, our lights would always be setting it off.
Okay.
So it's definitely not the light. That was motion. It just triggered. I haven't heard it yet.
Foreign boy.
Foreign boy. Okay. Is that little William? Is he the boy that plays with these devices? There used to be a boy named Eli. We'll read. Eli. Eli was a name of a little boy here. Are you here, Eli? Be done. I won't be here much longer. I just stopped by for a little visit.
Jan.
Jan. Hello, Jan. Is Jan short for something? What's your name? DB? Kind of limited in here. It's space.
Yeah.
These must be some old trees. They've all just came down.
Right.
Better watch them here now because it's two big trees that have collapsed in a relatively short period of time.
Yeah.
Any more? Well, here, let's, you want to take a walk and take a walk over here. Yeah, well, can't really see through there, but it was straight back through there
Okay.
where I seen it. I think you can see a tree. It's like that tree.
Yeah.
That's where I saw it in that line go to the right behind that tree.
Well, something's playing the music back here.
Yeah. I'll leave the devices there.
For a second.
Oh, this whole thing collapsed.
Wow.
Oh, no, wait, you know what? Let me see. Me? I'm looking. I think maybe it did. No, it hasn't. Never mind. It can look strange at night. If you want to walk and take a look back here, we can.
Okay.
These eyes.
These eyes. Watch this here, though. Your priest stoop. Interesting.
Hang on. Accidentally clicked on my emergency flashlight.
Oh. What was that?
What?
Ooh, I just got tinnitus.
You just got ringing in your ears?
Yeah. Hey, since I already climbed over, can you, my little white EMF meter,
Yeah.
could you grab that for me?
Yep. All right. Have to. Okay. All right. Let me get on up over this. Get my knees to bend.
Rainer? You alright?
Yeah.
Alright.
Just
Let's go back here.
as a rainy day, the arthritis starts to kick in the knees, and I find sticks.
Anytime. time, if you'd like to let me know you're here, just
Look at this
touch the base of
freaking-
my hand beep, okay?
This gigantic tree, I mean, that busted
Yeah.
and fell over here.
Flip it.
Wow. You got music playing back there.
Somebody's over there playing the music. We'll be back. Just gonna take my friend for a little walk through here.
Wow. Talk about your, I guess you'd say the road or the path less traveled back here.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Is that you? Who's here?
Ow, that's a thorn bush.
Who's here with you? Somebody made my device beep. Can you tell me who you are? Okay. No, it's mine. You can't take it. You can make a beep though.
These look a little more than like game trails almost than anything else.
I've heard strange knocks back here last time I was here too. Somebody made some strange tree break sounds.
I think the only way I'm going to end up getting creeped out is all these insects. If they go quiet, you can hear them going like crazy. If they shut up, this place would be like off the charts then. But it, Russian,
From Russia, huh?
Dostavonya.
What's your name? Is that just how you say goodbye? Or is that how you say hello? Das vidanya.
I think that's hello.
Just hello?
Yeah.
Das vidanya?
It's like a greeting, I know that.
Really? Heat? You feel heat?
I thought I heard something over there. I'm hearing something that way.
I heard something that way.
But I think that might be bullfrogs I'm hearing.
Listen. Is the protector out here? Is that bullfrogs?
I can't tell what it is, but I'm hearing some kind of noise. That didn't sound like bullfrogs. It sounded like,
Yeah, it sounds like something else, but
yeah.
it's hard to tell. Protector out here? I haven't talked to you for a while. There it goes. I think that's bullfrogs.
That sounds like, yeah.
Alright.
It's weird. I thought I seen a blue light over here.
Did you?
Yeah, I don't want to like dramatize anything, but I swear to God, I seen a blue light over here. I don't know if it caught on camera. I was looking over top of my cameras.
No? Nice humor? That's good. I have humor.
Said man.
Man. Okay. There's not a lot of room to really go back.
No. Well, then we turn around and go back.
Author of Nitty.
Nitty was my dog's name.
Nitty?
Yep. That was her short for Nydia.
Nitty.
We called her Nitty. She died in 2013.
And did again.
Look at how I mean, that had to have been a loud noise. Although we're going to get philosophical. If a tree falls in the woods and nobody's around to hear it.
I think there's a cameraman. Radio check, cameraman, do you hear me?
He's coming in, yep.
I think you're coming in. It's really faint. I can't really hear you.
Hanging by your thing is on the ground.
What do you see?
Something hanging by your thing is on the ground. He's keying up the mic though.
You on your way?
He said, "Are you on your way?"
Oh. We're going to be packing up here and on our way shortly.
Want me to try? Let me try. Cameraman, we're packing up and we'll be on our way back to you.
You talking too fast or something?
He keys up the mic too long. Cameraman, we're packing up and we'll be on our way.
I'll wait to investigate this until y'all are here.
Said he's waiting for us, basically. Roger Dodger.
Let's go back and say goodbye. Pack up.
Bug right in the face, man. Hold on a second. Holy crap. So, cameraman is over somewhere on the other side of here. And we'll have to head over there and see what he's talking about. But
Okay, so you guys, your plan? Okay. I think I heard the devices going.
okay,
The devices here.
this is real fun climbing. It's wet and slippery. And my knees have the arthritis. Okay. Ooh.
Communicating with me again. I'm gonna pack up my things here. Before I go, is there anything you'd like to say?
Okay. Let me make my way through here. Whoop.
Here? Would you like to say goodbye and interact with one of these devices? Think you could light up one of these little round cat toys for me? Mama eyes up. It's okay. You can turn on one of these round balls here. Are you here? Listen.
Yeah, it's in that same spot.
Yeah.
I told you.
Sounds like that. What I just heard sounded like somebody talking.
Yes, that's what I was hearing over there. There were some bullfrogs, but I thought I was hearing somebody talk. I don't know if that came in on my audio.
Come over here. Towards where we were at before. Better to hide. Better to hide. Playing hide and seek. All right. Well, thank you to all the spirits here. I appreciate you communicating. And I'll see you next time.
Okay.
Looks like someone's interacting with that little box there. You think you can make that turn yellow or red for me? Still not. I see it spiking. Looks like something is interacting with it. Alright. Well, been an interesting night here.
Mm-hmm.
And T-Mac and I are going to hit the trail and head on back. Pack up and see.
Okay. Let's pack. I don't know how you. I'll grab your. Set that over there. Okay. So I got my radio on still.
That will bend and necessary. That will bend and necessary. That's it. War. It's a lot.
War? Yeah. We've both done that. Been there, done that.
Bend and necessary.
Got the battle scars to prove it. So, well, once you're almost done, I'm gonna start to move to the main path. I'm gonna wait till you're like almost done here. What's the name of your light again? O-ring?
O-light.
An O-light. It's bright as heck. I love it. I need to get it.
It's nice to have the light.
Mm. Okay. Yeah, we're interested to see what cameraman had happened.
Yeah.
He's got like a campsite set up on the other side. And geez. I know one of the reasons I usually stay moving, because when I stand still, I start to stiffen up like the Tin Man. It's usually why mine are hiking videos. Yeah. Well, like I said, I've, without looking for it, twice had EVPs in mine, at least that's what people caught. Because I'm like never looking for that, so. Okay. So, I think I went through the spider web that I missed the last time. Yeah. Well, the last time when we're coming through there, I seen it and was ducked underneath it. Right, oh, right there. That's the big one.
Yeah. You can,
So. Okay. Okay. Jeez. These are all thorns back here. This is like not a maintained path. Okay, here we go, back to the main. When you were talking to, and I'll have to see right kind of early in your video, in your setup there after you started, I thought I seen up in the trees, kind of would have been, for where you are, would have been kind of like 2 o'clock-ish, but up high, looked like a white light. I hope my camera caught it, because it was only there for a little bit and it was gone, and I was like, put the camera up there looking at it, trying to see if I could find it. Okay. So,
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. And some strange lights captured here.
well, and that's when we were went down that path further, I'd swore I seen a blue light. But I don't know if it caught on the camera or not. I had it pointed in that direction. I hear coyotes.
I heard a bunch of something moving.
I hear coyotes. Do you hear that?
I heard something like could
Back.
have been coyotes.
It sounds like back this way.
What I heard sounded like a bunch of brush moving, like something going through brush.
Well, I was going to turn the camera off here, but you know, that's exactly when something happens.
And you can always sort of back up if something happens. Might miss it though.
Yeah, I swear I was hearing that was coyotes. It was pretty faint. Gosh, how far back do you think we hiked in there?
I think we were closer. Where we were at just now.
Yeah, because we weren't picking them up in the parking lot.
Yeah, that's because we were just when we were back there. It was a little bit closer towards where he was.
Well, like I said, I do hiking videos, so but we throw whatever creepy thing we can find into it. Land with, you know, haunted backgrounds, or just, I don't know when you say haunted, but interesting and urban legend backgrounds I love to explore, like Tinker's Hollow. Which, by the way, my friend Perduncan has the phone number of not the main property owner that has like the biggest lot in Tinker's Hollow, but one of them that owns a section of the big section of the woods back there. And he said he'll allow us on there. He's got to just let us know. Look how dark it is. Look behind us, it's dark. The pine trees do make it smell good back here. All those crickets and whatever the heck else they are out tonight.
I don't think the cicadas are here. I think
No.
They're supposed to be here again this season, though.
Cicadas come out in August.
Yeah. It's strange, though. They're supposed to be here again this year.
Yeah,
Back-to-back years.
there's a batch that like pops up every year. It's just that they usually were in the ground from anywhere from something like different batches or different numbers of years. But I think the longest one is, there's one that's 17 years and one that's 13 years. And they're like going to both be up this year, but it's not going to be in Ohio. It said Indiana and some other parts, but not Ohio.
Cicadas this year again?
For the two, the 17-year and the 13-year ones, because they said it's the first time that they're both up since like George Washington was president or something like that. But there's other ones that are like, they pop up like every couple of years that you'll get every season. And I do believe there's some like 8-year batches or something like that. Or broods, whatever they call them. Well, before I have things run out of power, even though it's dark and creepy back here, once we get up to the top of this hill.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, jeez.
Oh, they're all going
Don't
down.
come out here during a storm. That tree with the marker on it, geez, that's so straight, it almost looked like a telephone pole.
Yeah, it sure does.
That's so big you could literally get lost back here if you don't know where you're going.
Yeah, just down this main trail, you'll be alright. But going off trail, maybe turn around in here.
Yeah.
One time, the cameraman and I were hiking through here, and we ended up off trail, and we were going a long way. Lost track of where we were at, and we ended up like way across where the bridge was.
Yeah.
When we came down,
Okay.
we ended up like way over there.
Oh, jeez. All right. I'm looking forward to the downhill. This is all uphill here.
Yep.
Just always got to do your 6 checks.
There's lots of trees falling.
Yeah. Well, they all look weird. They got some kind of fungus on them.
Ancient fungus. Sounds like the ground's hollow when you're looking on it.
Yeah. Well, hallelujah, we made it to the top of the hill. I'll probably kick myself from this, but it's time to just do an ending because we are getting closer to the car. Not completely, but still getting close. So, in the middle of the night in creepy woods from an abandoned cemetery down an abandoned road. This is T-Mac and MT Paranormal Life. Please check out his channel. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. I'll say,
Thank you.
God bless you, and you have a wonderful night. Okay.